Have you ever felt that you couldn't do anything crafty or make anything whatsoever? Well, I'm here to show you a really easy hands-on craft that will make your friends think that you are the queen of crafts. All you need is a pair of scissors, a marker, and a t-shirt. We're going to be making a tank top out of this t-shirt. What you first need to do is, with your marker, create outlines. You're going to outline the sleeves of the t-shirt and create a V neckline, as I've done. On the back, you're going to outline the sleeves as well, outline the collar, and draw a line down the middle of your shirt. Now is when you begin to cut. You need to cut the sleeves to where you're cutting them from the front and the back. So you're going to cut them completely off of your t-shirt. Make sure that you're pulling it tight so that your lines will be neat and concise and straight, because rough lines make for a rough looking shirt. So you cut the sleeves completely off, and you do that on both sides. So cutting across my outline, and if you follow your outlines, it's more than likely going to make your lines straighter. So both sleeves are off. Now that the sleeves are off, you need to cut your neckline out. But you need to make sure that you're only cutting your neckline from the front and not the back. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut in your collar, a line in your collar, like so. So it's going to be split like this. Next, you're going to begin to cut your V-neck. So you're going to cut down your outline and create a V-shaped neckline for your tank top. So as I cut, and like I've said before, make sure that you're keeping your lines straight and you're following along your outline to make them look neater, because the neater the lines, the better your final product look. So, and as you did before, you need to continue to cut inside your collar as well. That way you can get the excess fabric off of your shirt. So, as you finish cutting the neckline, now you can see that from the front there are no sleeves and there's a V neckline. Now for the back. Flip over your shirt, and just like the V-neck, make sure that when you're cutting out the shoulders and the sides of your shirt that you're only cutting from the front. So I'm going to cut across towards the middle of my shirt while making sure I'm only cutting the back, and then you need to cut up your shirt. So you're going to cut straight up. You're going to do this on both sides of your shirt. One strip is done. You're going to cut over, just like I did on the other side, and then cut up your shirt. Now, these need to go. You don't need these on your shirt. So you're going to cut these along the line of the shirt and cut them off, like so. So these are going to be gone as well. And now you have the shoulders cut completely out of the shirt. Now you need to cut the collar off of your shirt. So the line that you started from the front, you're going to cut that line. And now cut the collar off of your shirt. Make sure that you're cutting along the line that you created and that you're keeping it straight, because you're going to cut it completely off of your shirt. Now, you're going to cut across, down the middle of your shirt. As you can see, I have an outline, and you follow your outline down the middle of your shirt and cut it completely in a straight, continuous line down the middle. So you now have two strips in the back, as you can see, and two strips in the front. So now what you're going to do is you're going to fold these strips in the front and the back and tie them together. First, you're going to tie this together, pull this together and tie it. It's going to make kind of like a knot, and then you're going to take the strips from the back, tie those to the ones in the front, in just simple little knots. And you do that same thing on the other side. These are making your sleeves for your tank top. Then, as soon as you tie this knot, you can try your shirt on and find that you now have made a homemade t-shirt or tank top out of a t-shirt. And I hope that after seeing this, you find that you too can be crafty. Thank you.